Good evening, guys, and welcome to another episode of our devotional series, which is entitled The Weary World Rejoices. And this is our day 5. This is our last day, and this is entitled Angels, and they are one of the characters sa nativity. And it is said that angels are terrifying, and it's really not hard to imagine kasi every time na naman-mention sila sa Bible, ang unang mga salita na sinasabi nila is, "Do not be afraid." Like in Luke chapter 1, verse 13, verse 30, Luke chapter 2, verse 10. And we know little for sure about angels apart from the fact na sila ay mga spiritual beings, and they seem to serve variety of roles. Some of them are warriors, some are guardians, the heralds, and they are being used by God to send his and deliver his message to his people. And they are the messengers in this Christmas story. An angel appeared to Zechariah, and then an angel named Gabriel appeared to Mary to tell her that she would give birth to God's son, and then another angel appeared to Joseph in a dream to let him know about this news too. And the next time that the angel or an angel appeared in this story was to the shepherds nung gabi habang sila ay nagpapastol ng kanilang mga tupa. And what do they have? These angels teach us about the joy in the midst of uncertainty. The angels were joyful because they had an advantage. Kasi alam nila that Jesus, the King, is coming that night. And the hope that he would bring to the world. And they knew something that the weary world did not know yet. That hope was coming to the world. And this was a pivotal moment to our lives or in the human history. And this group of angels came together to declare the best news the shepherd would ever hear. The vast host was a large number of Lord's spiritual servants, and you might even call it as a heaven community. And it's also reflective of the community of believers who will one day will be praising God before His throne together. And that is in Revelation chapter 7, verse 9. The vast host of angels rejoiced together, and the shepherd received this joy and they spread it to others. The light was spreading that night, illuminating the darkness. And in the midst of our own dark times, sometimes we will find it hard, no, na makakita pa ng words of joy, words of hope that we can lift to God. And in those times, we can reach to our community, to God's community, to others so they can encourage us by declaring God's promises over us. Mary, Joseph, and the shepherds, hindi nila alam kung ano yung magiging role nila nung gabing yun. Yung Christmas story na is also a foundation of our faith as Christians. But then when nothing seemed to be making sense to them, they just clung to the promises of God and trusted in His goodness. And then they shared this goodness to others. And little by little, hope spread. And may that hope encourage you this Christmas season. So let us end this devotional series with a Bible verse from Luke chapter 2, verses 13 to 14. And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of heavenly hosts praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men." So stay safe, stay blessed, and have a wonderful evening.